Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to extend a very special welcome to two youth soccer teams joining us on the field. We are excited that you are here for tonight's game. Walking out with the Knights of Calvin University is the USA U10 White team, coached by James Longa. And walking out with the Hope College Flying Dutchman tonight is the USA U10 Red team, coached by Matt One. Hope College Men's Soccer would like to thank our youth soccer teams for their ongoing support, and we thank both teams for attending tonight. Good luck in your respective seasons. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Van Andel Soccer Stadium here on the campus of Hope College for today's MIAA contest between the Knights of Calvin University and your Hope College Flying Dutchmen. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the Knights of Calvin University, a sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 2, Jacob Goodling. A senior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, number 3, Agumaza Mahumaza. A junior from Caledonia, number 8, Josh Williams. A junior from Jenison, number 11, Caden Shaban. A junior from Hudsonville, number 12, Evan Neuenhuis. A freshman from Sylvania, Ohio, number 22, Jonah Meyer Crothers. A freshman from Naperville, Illinois, number 24, Jacob Ryu. A sophomore from Falmouth, Maine, number 25, Ethan Brown. A senior from Grand Rapids, number 26, Chris Shaw. A senior from Naperville, Illinois, number 30, Colin Iverson. And a senior from Grand Rapids, number 35, Daniel Wonder. Head coach for Calvin University is Ryan Souders. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the starting lineup for your Hope College Flying Dutchman. Turn this a little bit, yeah. A sophomore from Norton Shores, number 0, Keegan D. Kuiper. A senior from Grand Rapids, number 3, Jackson Strabel. A freshman from St. Joseph, number 4, Seth Walters. A freshman from Mundelein, Illinois, number 5, Cole Pauly. A junior from Grand Rapids, number 6, Ethan Jansen. A junior from Livonia, number 8, Griffin Brown. A junior from Farmington Hills, number 11, Jake Lyon. A sophomore from Lincolnwood, Illinois, number 15, Mario Herkovic. A senior from Rochester Hills, number 16, Nick Kubert. A junior from Alto, number 17, Ole Olson. And a senior from East Lansing, number 19, Kai Francisco. Head coach for the Flying Dutchman is David Blahnik. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise. Gentlemen, if you would, please remove your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. Your officials for tonight's contest, Ryan Homick, Kenny Nunez, and Matthew Keith.
All right. Can we hear it? Can you hear me? Okay, here we are. Yes. Welcome to Van Andel Soccer Stadium, everybody. My name's Paul Willard. I'm here with my good friend and colleague and brother in the footy kickball, Lance Pello.
Paul, it's the game of games.
It's the game of games. One might say the perfect game.
You know, fall soccer, death taxes, and hope versus Calvin.
That's it.
We've got it all tonight. A beautiful fall night here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. The sun is just setting, and the Dutchmen are ready to take on the Knights.
For the first time this season.
For the first time. You know, back in the day, Paul, when I played here at Hope, you got to have a home and home against all of the MIAA teams. Now, because of the out-of-conference contest and the MIAA tournament, you get one chance to play against your rivals, the Calvin Knights.
Yep.
And tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night. Beautiful night here at Van Andel, like you were saying. The sun is just setting. It's a little chilly out there, probably about a good 50 to 45 degrees right now. I imagine it'll get a little cooler once the sun goes down. It also hurts that the wind is blowing a little bit out there.
You bet all the elements are in play other than snow, which right. We have had in the past in the fall. We got a good turnout. It is fall break for the Hope College students, so many of them are out of town, but the Hope and Calvin faithful have shown up in good numbers.
Yes.
They're cuddling in together to stay warm to watch the game tonight.
Pretty jammed parking lot as I was pulling into the stadium today. So
for sure.
Looks like the Knights will take the kickoff here to begin.
Dutchmen in their home white, striking orange numbers and those orange shorts with the white socks.
And the Knights are wearing their black uniforms with white numbers, black socks. Long kick up the field, fielded in the defensive half and out of bounds in favor of Hope. It's going to be a little bit hard to see those numbers on the far side of the field today to call.
For sure.
Who's who.
Yeah, and we get older, Paul, our sight gets a little bit less and less effective, so
that's absolutely
we'll do our best. Ooh, nice tackle there. Yep, Hope gets the kick. So Hope 1-0 in MIAA play. They took care of Adrian the other day. That was a nice start. And now the cream of the crop, Calvin now on our field. And we've had a little trouble scoring goals this season, so let's see if we can turn up the offense and get a goal or two here early against the Knights.
Looks like Jake Lyon about to take a set piece here. Kicks down in. Headed out by Calvin to the midfield play. Calvin bringing it up towards the center, along the far left side, and back to the middle. Calvin's working the ball around, but now Hope intercepts. Nice touch on the ball, but lost to the Calvin Knights on the sideline. Ultimately, a Calvin throw in here. You know, I like to see that Hope is coming out and not playing flat right now. Right, it seems like they're going after every ball. There were a couple of some hard contests right in there from the jump, and you like to see that.
Every game that I was able to play against Calvin, the intensity just goes up that much. Every 50-50 ball is just a little harder, a little stronger, and you're really, you're trying to impress people out there.
Yeah.
If you're going to win any game, this is the one that you want to win.
Absolutely. Nice movement there by Calvin to kind of work the ball around, send it in on the defensive half of Hope here. Oh, missed slide there by number 8. I think is that Thomas DeVries? Who is that? Griffin Brown. A missed slide by Griffin Brown there. I'm going to learn their numbers eventually.
You got it.
Calvin taking it in. Jake Lyon blocking. Ooh, and just put wide by, is that number 24 on Calvin? That's Jacob Ryu.
Dutchman caught a little flat-footed there in the back.
A little bit.
Jake Lyon was applying pressure out there on the left side. Seemed to slow him down, but Calvin, as usual, always putting the ball in a dangerous area.
Those center balls across the middle, too, are always very dangerous in terms of how low to the ground they can get, and somebody just gets their foot on them and put them right in the back corner of the net very easily. especially if they just kind of squeak through when you're not expecting them to.
Yeah, I was coaching earlier today, Paul, with my kids, and I told them the advantage. When you're moving forward towards a goal, your momentum is just so much stronger. When your back is facing towards that goal, you're trying to clear that ball out. You just don't have the strength and the power to clear it out as much.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a Dutchman throw in here. Kai Francisco to take it off of the near side here. Probably looking for maybe a little touch and go throw, or maybe a big one here.
Constant movement here.
Yeah,
that's
right.
what you want.
Nice little touch. Kind of bouncing around. Ooh. No call there. Absolute no call. The crowd wanted something.
Was that Tommy DeVries? That maybe a little Oscar opportunity, but got underneath his leg there. That would have been a dangerous free kick for the Dutchman.
It was either DeVries or Ethan Jansen. They have the same haircut. So.
They must go to the same barber, that's for sure.
That's right. When I called one of the first games here, we commented on how Hope's power seems to be all in their hair.
It's a little Samson effect out there. Yeah,
right.
I like it.
Cole Pauly with the mullet, Jake Lyon with at the time he had braids, and then Ethan Jansen and Thomas DeVries, both with the we'll call the Justin Timberlake.
There we go. I like it. Not a bad
haircut.
compliment.
Sending it in now. Hope with the ball at the top, about 30 yards out. Good far side cross to Kai Francisco. Looking to send it in, blocked by the Calvin defender, and it's going to go off the touchline here for a Hope Dutchman throw in.
Once again, those 50-50 balls, those balls that are deflected, right? That one could have easily gone out for a corner kick.
Sorry, that is not Kai Francisco down there, number 15. I incorrectly said that. That's Mario. There's Kai Francisco with the ball now. I got to look at their numbers. That's what I got to do.
You're good.
Nice play there by the Calvin defense. Again, off the touchline here on the near side. Hope looking for another quick throw in. And looks like Mario's going to take it again here. Looked like a pass and move. Maybe a little bit of an overlap run there could have happened. Kai Francisco looking to cross it in. Nobody there. Leaves it for Mario for the fake cross. And back around. Hope looking to really kind of set something up here, it seems, and get some movement. Nice step in there by the Calvin defender. And, a run off the end line. Just a bit strong there. The ball moves pretty fast on this field. You played on a similar turf to this. We play out here all the time with our faculty staff group that plays soccer together. And that ball moves quick.
And on a cool night, it just gets a little slick.
Yep.
And that ball can just skip just a little bit. You always want to make sure you put it to feet. Although those through balls, right, you got to lead your player so that they're in an attacking position.
Absolutely. Well, and as I always like to say, you got to put a little mustard on it, right? The ball's got to get there.
And you got to trust your teammate too, right? You got to put it there so your teammate can run onto it.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've never had a problem having a ball skip around on this field. Mario down the sideline there with and a save. Ooh, right into the box for a crossing. Who was that? Hard to see. Was that Nick Kubert, number 16 there? Almost got to it right when the Calvin goalkeeper decided to lay down for it and grab it.
Indeed, that was
nice touch pass by Ethan Jansen there, but intercepted by the Knights. Hope looking to get something here in the middle. An unfortunate pass there. Good block by Cole Pauly, and they both collided. Jake Lyon smartly walking that ball back to his keeper. Yeah, quite a collision there by Jake Pauly and was that number 8 for the Dutchman, Griffin Brown. Kind of right there in the defensive half, and really the Knights fortunate for Hope that the Knights didn't capitalize on that.
Indeed. When there's in question as a coach, you always say, I'd rather have both of you go to the ball than none of you go to the ball. But sometimes friendly fire
That's right.
means that you're taking your own guy out.
Ball served in to the Knights goal box there. Kick out by the Knights goalkeeper. Nice header win. brief touch off there. Mario looking to chase down number 11 here on the near side. Back to number 25 on the Knights, and back to the middle. Calvin's keeping very good shape for what Hope has put pressure on thus far, and it seems like Hope has actually played pretty well in Calvin's half this half thus far. Calvin really only with that one chance down there that kind of squeaked through.
You know, it's always been nice to earn a corner here.
Yeah,
it's always Coach Saunders. He's won a national championship. This is a coach that knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
His players are disciplined. I will say this year I've been somewhat surprised that teams have been able to put the ball in the back of the net against Calvin. So I think their defense is not as strong as it usually is. But man, you're right. They keep their shape and they know exactly what to do and when to do it.
Looks like it'll be another throw in here for the Dutchman. Looking to get the ball out to Kai Francisco, looking for that cross as he's stepping through. Keeps possession across the middle. Oh, nice crossing pass there, and a decent strike there by Griffin Brown. Just trying to hit it off of the bounce there, trying to get a little bit of a volley and just kind of hit it on the side of the ball rather than on the top of it like you want to.
Yeah, sometimes you got to put it on net. You never know what could happen.
Cole Pauly with a nice defensive clearance there.
Mr. Reliable Cole Pauly.
Absolutely.
Man. So nice to have him back.
And only a first-year student
That's
as well.
right.
So I think there's going to be a lot of great things for Cole Pauly coming up here in the coming years. Oh, unfortunate for the Knights there. Ball stays in. Oh. Nope. Maybe the ball doesn't stay in. Did they call it out? Hard to see down here. I see there's a lot of Calvin players right on the sideline right in front of us blocking.
They're ready to go in, Paul. They're always ready over there.
But they're also blocking my play-by-play view of whether or not the hole of the ball went over the hole of the line.
We need to get Matt Margarone down there to push him back a little bit.
That's right. And number 8, let's see. Oh, nice side pass. Ooh. Yep,
Yeah.
and a foul.
Yep.
For sure. What a great pass there by Griffin Brown across the field. Nice setup on the far side there for Jackson Strable, who kind of got run over by the Calvin.
Great
by the
run.
Calvin defender.
You know, when those backs, those wingers in the back get involved in the offense, let me tell you, it just throws a defense off.
Oh, absolutely.
Because you look up and you're like, everybody's marked, and then here comes someone unmarked. Great job. You know, I always think as a coach, you say, hey, a foul in that territory, not too bad to let him in and go to that end line and get a scoring opportunity. Let's see if we can take advantage of this.
Absolutely. Lefty in swinger, not high enough, not enough oomph on that one. Leaving it back here for just a little too wide there. A nice hit on the ball though by Griffin Brown there. Good left footer.
Yeah, we got to take advantage of those free kicks. You know, when we're curling that ball in and it's going right to the foot of a Calvin Knight, that's not going to be an advantage for us. We've got to put it into the mix so it's a 50-50 ball in there.
Correct. Calvin Keeper with the nice long ball towards the middle of the field. One in possession by Hopo. A nice move there. And Kai Francisco is going to give chase and just kind of try to boot that down the end line or the sideline here, and out of bounds in favor of the Dutchman.
We will take it.
Yeah.
Referee giving some nice comments to the Dutchman there. We'll still take the throw though.
Nice win there. Griffin Brown with the nice run-on header. Back, cleared back to the Calvin Keeper, and he gives it a big boot down the field here towards the near side. And for a Hope Dutchman throw in here.
Let me tell you, number 3 for Calvin, Mahumaza, is just an immovable object back there. That guy, and has been that way for a year or two. Just hard to get around him.
Ooh.
Helps when he's on the ground, though.
It does. Looks like he slid right into the ankle of
Ethan Jansen.
Ethan Jansen right there, yeah. I think the ref's telling him, hey, watch that next time because I'm going to call you for it.
Yeah, when you're playing the ball on the ground, that's a little dangerous there.
Yeah. Calvin's keeper here with the nice boot well over the midfield line here. One in the middle by, it looked like Thomas DeVries, and looks like Calvin's player took that ball right off the face. Oh, a nice movement there out to Mario on the near side here. Calvin, number 24, up the near side, looking to cross it in, maybe get some movement there. And a shove for good measure on the end of that play.
This is Calvin's MO, you know, they receive the ball, steal the ball in the offensive third. They're never rushing. They're always in control.
Yep.
And now here we got a long throw, which is an advantage for Calvin as well.
Nice long toss there by the Knights. Headed out, and a great clearance. Oh, just right on the foot of Seth Walters, and he just couldn't control it enough to push it around. Calvin, number 25 in the back there. Ethan Brown with the clearance up to the near side. Back to number 24. That's Jacob Ryu. Jacob Ryu with, oh, nope. I thought Jacob Ryu was taking the throw in there for a second. Kai Francisco up to the near side here, and a nice diving header there by Ethan Brown from the Knights. Lots of holding, lots of pushing. You know, you expect a game like this to be physical, of course, and soccer is a remarkably physical sport for as much finesse goes into it. But that was quite a bit of physicality there.
And I always love this as a player. You know, at some points you love the referee to let them play.
Yep.
You hope it's consistent, that on those 50-50 balls that he's not going to call that. Certainly when it goes your way, you don't want the call, and when it doesn't go your way, you do.
Absolutely.
But that's what it's going to be tonight. It's going to be a lot of those.
Yeah. Nice send in there to Jacob Ryu, and a little too much body bump there from Jake Lyon. And he tried to stop short, it seemed, and then just bonked right.
Yeah, and that's
kind of sent him down to the ground.
Quite obvious when you feel that push against your back, you're going to go down.
Oh yeah. In
this area too, where Calvin can put a ball on frame.
We might want to give a supporting actor nomination to Jacob Ryu by the end of the game here. We'll see how it goes, right? It was a little bit of a exaggeration there. Nice send in and a brilliant save by De Kuiper, the goalkeeper there.
Mahumaza, there he is, the big guy.
Yeah.
Right in the middle, puts it right on frame. A full extension to clear that ball out to the outside.
Yeah.
Calvin is rewarded with a corner kick.
But what an absolute extension on that punch out. I mean, he's hard to miss in that bright green jersey, but I saw every inch of him reach for that ball.
And that was a great placement by Mahumaza. He was going to that far post here and just missed.
Yeah. Nice in-swinger there by the Knights. And a shot in. Nice clear by the Dutchman out here to the near side. Number 26 running on for the Knights. A nice find on the far side there to see open space. Nice cut,
poke.
Nice poke. Cutting up the sideline here. Nice movement by the Dutchman, looking to get something going now. Jake Lyon with the big send. Oh, and
nice undercut there.
Yeah.
No, sir.
I was not expecting that call.
You know, it's sometimes an advantage. Yes, thank you, referee. The AR on this side called it right.
Yep.
Not often that you tell your center ref that you've made a mistake, but we appreciate that.
Yes, absolutely. Nice send up the near side here. Hope looking to get something going here. Not a lot of shots on goal thus far. Nice send in. And headed out by the Knights there. You know, not a lot of shots directly on goal. They've had a couple that have gone wide, a couple that were long sends in there, but not a whole lot of shots on goal, and even really for the Knights too. Only about 2 or 3 shots on goal for them.
I think the Dutchmen need to look at putting the ball into the box and then dropping it back. It seems like Calvin is...
Oh, a nice far side send. Dutchman looking to put something in the middle here, and it'll be a corner kick in favor of the Dutchman here. On the far side there, Jackson Strable received that, but it looks like now Nick Kubert, number 16, out there going to take the corner kick here.
Let me tell you, Seth Walters on that play was wide open right at the 18-yard box. A little drop back. If I'm Coach Blahnik, I'm saying we got to get that ball into Seth's path so he can rocket a shot in there.
Absolutely. Nice in-swinger, headed out by the Knights. One back by the Dutchman here. Nick Kubert sends it back in, all the way in, but that... Oh, wow. What an unbelievable sequence of events there. Ball bouncing around, and we're just holding our fists so tight here, ready to go. And it just didn't make it.
Calvin's keeper misplayed that.
Yes, he did.
Came right out to the Dutchman.
Yep.
Mahumaza, of course,
getting his head on that ball.
6'6" of him, just reaching out and saving that. So we're even now. We've made 2 great saves, goal-saving saves. One by a goalie and one by a center back.
Yep. Oh.
Always get the second one.
Yep. I wasn't sure about that with Ethan Jansen still down on the field. I expected us to kind of get that one, but not in favor of the Dutchman there. Nice workaround on the far side there. Jake Lyon's gonna win those balls almost every single time out there as an outside defender. He's so quick. Very speedy legs. I know you and I have talked about that before, how much speed Hope has on the defense, right?
You know, he's got an interesting gait when he runs, but man, when he is moving, it's like a freight train out there.
Absolutely. Nice send in there by the Knights, headed out by Cole Pauly, out to Jake Lyon. Jake Lyon with a big clear down the field and headed back into the center by the Knights, but one back again by Hope. And
good intention.
A good intention to send that down the sideline there, but unfortunately that ball just kind of skipped right over the sideline. Knights looking to bring the ball over here, switch the field a little bit, come near side. Oh, a nice defensive play there by Mario. He kind of spotted that one all the way. And the Knights trying to move the ball back around here in their defensive third now. Out to number 25. Ethan Brown sends it in, and one back by Hope. Oh, a nice slide tackle there by Jacob Ryu to win that ball from Mario. But again, Mario hustling back and making that defensive stop there.
Just got to slow him down. Ryu's, I mean, he's been the most dangerous player on the field for the Knights so far. But when you slow him down, it becomes a little bit easier.
Wow, a nice send cross there. Right across into the box to number 11. That's Caden Shaben across there for the Knights. Another header that went wide.
Yeah, Mario did a nice job tracking him back, but just got inside presence on him and just glancing header just wide.
Oh, a nice run up Hope. Oh. Getting a little physical out there.
Got to expect that on a ball like that.
Absolutely.
And when the guy you're going against has you by about 50 pounds, it's usually the way it works.
Yep. Nice header there by Cole Pauly. Oh, a nice attempted back heel there to the sideline. Knights looking to switch the ball here. That's going to calm down and come over here on the near side. Calvin looking, you know, they're switching the field a lot. It seems like they're just waiting for that big play to happen where they're going to send it across and catch Hope, you know, maybe catch Hope sleeping a little bit. And yeah, definitely a foul there on number 2 for the Knights, Jacob Gooding. Decent selling enough by Ole Olsen, of course.
Yeah.
Kind of throwing his
arms out
at the end of the play.
Usually the referees love that.
Yep.
Hey, if you're just joining us, almost 25 minutes in, still 0-0 here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. We know you don't have the score on your screen today. We apologize for that, but we'll keep you updated. For those of you just joining us, once again, 0-0. Dutchman back into play.
Nice send in there by Kai Francisco. Looking to win the ball out of the air. Kind of one of those ones that you know that you're going to hit, and then you think it's going to go one way, and then based on the momentum of the ball, it kind of spins and turns the other. Oh, and a nice work out there on the far sideline, but unfortunately for the Dutchman, not able to get anything moving. Knights playing the ball here, really in their back defensive third, trying to work the ball around. Like I said, you know, looking for that one big play. Nice step in there, and who else to come in but
Mahumasa again.
Oh, here's Mario. Nice play back. Way to see Jake Lyon all the way back there. Nice send through by Jake there to the middle here. Looking to do something here. Out to Kai Francisco. Hope looking to move the ball up the sideline here, up the near touch line. Unfortunately, yeah. Definitely a foul there on Jacob Ryu. We've said his name a lot today.
We have, and I think we're going to the whole night.
Yep.
You know when you're beat.
Yep.
And sometimes you grab the guy by the shoulders.
Yep. With 2 hands.
With 2 hands, just to make sure that everybody knows. A couple subs coming into the game here very quickly. Paulo Alcala for the Dutchman.
Yep. Nick Kubert here to take the free kick on the set piece. Nice left footer, way into the box, and the hope the Calvin keeper steps straight out of bounds for a Dutchman corner kick.
Coach Saunders, I love the reaction. If you can't see him on the sideline here, he raised his hands and said, "What are you talking about?" He was on the sideline and the AR was on the goal line, so I think the AR had the better angle.
Yeah, and he was about 3.5 feet off of the end line there. A nice in-swinger far post, and it just drops in front of the goal line. Where is the VR technology, Lance Pello?
Wow, Jake Lyon up probably 5-6 feet in the air.
Absolutely.
Straight down, just happened to land right at the Calvin keeper's feet. Oh,
we need that goal line technology.
We sure do. Yeah. I want the AR to be on the line for that one too.
Absolutely. Nice win back there. Oh, and Calvin now with really good pressure. Nice send through ball and a smart clearance by Jake Lyon out of there.
Once again, Calvin, it seems like nothing is happening.
Right.
And then all of a sudden that beautiful pass through leads to a goal scoring opportunity. Good job by the Dutchman to recover.
Jacob Ryu again with a nice little spin move out to number 11 here for the Knights. Knights looking to work it around back to number 25 here on the near side. Jacob Ryu in the middle, stolen by Nick Kubert. Out to Ethan Jansen and through the middle to Seth Walters, who's having a nice battle out there with Mahumasa. And on the far sideline there, ball still in play. Knights player smartly letting it kind of shield it and roll out of bounds and in the Knights' favor here. 2 substitutions for the Dutch now and 1 for the Knights out here. Number 23, Paulo Alcala, and number 9,
Tommy DeVries.
Tommy DeVries.
Now we're really going to be confused with both the curly-haired guys out there.
That's right. And I've talked about this before, but they're one of them is number 6 and one of them is number 9. They're literally the inverse of one another.
Tommy Morrison in freshman for the Knights coming in. Free kick for the Knights back in their defensive third.
Oh, a nice send in there by Calvin, but headed out well by Jake Lyon in the back, but easily won back by Calvin there. Knights taking it up, looking for a shot, and just couldn't get anything on that shot, but a nice, really nice possession there by the Knights. Exceptional dribbling and skill and foot skill there by, I can't tell what number that is on the far side there, but.
Yeah, Dutchman retreating on that one. No one really stepping up to that offensive player.
Yeah.
But still working just fine here for the Dutchman.
And a slip by Ethan Jansen, but one back in the middle, looking to play it around here now. Little kind of a fast change of possession there due to just a couple of mishits on the dribbles and a couple of mishits on the passes. Far side on over here for Calvin now. A nice, a missed slide tackle by Hope there. Jake Lyon with beautiful defense.
And we'll take it in for a goal kick.
Oh, I was not expecting a goal kick there.
Jake Lyon, right, once again, you think he's beat, but he just turns on the Jets. Yep.
Absolutely.
And back he comes. Another sub for Calvin here, number 9. Zach Flowerday,
yep.
Junior midfielder.
Substitution. Entering the lineup for Calvin, number 9.
Zach Flowerday, a local product here out of Holland Christian.
Yeah, you know, for the starting lineup for Calvin, you notice that not very many guys were from West Michigan. We had them all around the country. And it's just a testament to kind of the beauty of Calvin soccer that they attract all kinds of players at the Division III level.
Yeah. Nice play down the far side there. Knights win it back in their defensive third here, looking to work the ball around, probably switch the ball here on their half. Up to nice little triangle pass there by the Knights. Sent back in. I don't think that was a purposeful pass. It must have been a deflection back there. Yeah.
Alcala got his foot on there and sent it back.
Jake Lyon with a nice clearance off of the far side touchline there. Quick throw in by the Knights out here. Very fast movement in the middle here now. Oh, and an unfortunate step in that missed the mark. Calvin with the ball on the far side in the far corner, looking to probably cross it in or a quick give and go here. And a cross in. Ooh. Side netting always makes me a little nervous there, Lance.
Tough angle from up here. Sometimes you think it's in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Once again, you know, Calvin never feels like they're being pressured.
Right.
They just take their time, one move and across.
Yep.
And that was a little back heel that just missed wide. And now, luckily, the Dutchmen get themselves a goal kick here.
I will be very interested to see the, we're about 13 minutes left in the first half here. I'll be very interested to see what the numbers look like. Not a lot of substitutions yet. I think I can only count them on one hand thus far between both teams. And so I'll be interested to see what the time. Oh, here we go. Hope with the ball in the Calvin box, and it's just stolen away. Hope looking for a call. Paulo Alcala was taken down. Looked like just a body bump there when both were trying to go for a 50-50 ball, but
it might have been the first time Ahumaza was beat.
Yeah.
Alcala put it right around him. But of course the Knights did a nice job recovering back.
Yep.
Alcala was looking for the foul, but I think it was a 50-50
nice
ball
movement there. Oh. And just a little off of the touch to that through ball that Ben Bush wanted to play there. Knights on the far side here attacking number 20. That's Evan Morrison. Looking to kind of send it in here, maybe work it back towards the middle. And a far send out onto the near side here to number 9. Knights with the ball in the Hope. Oh, a nice clearance there by Jake Lyon again. Thomas DeVries out there giving pressure to number 12 on the Knights. Far side for the Knights right now, looking to work the ball around the middle. Out to number 25 here on the near side. Knights just really passing the ball extremely well right now, looking to get that in, looking to get an in-swinger. Ball goes out of bounds in favor of the Dutchmen, yes.
So sustained control of the ball, right? Calvin soccer at its best. 3, 5, 7, 10, 15 touches. We're penetrating, we're coming back out. We're penetrating, we're coming back out. We're putting it into a position where the Hope defender has to commit. You know, that's a great example of, we got lucky there that they went down to the end line and put it over. But once again, Calvin's not too worried about much of anything.
No.
And they're doing a great job.
They don't seem to be in any rush at all, like you were saying. Again, here with the play, their passes are very patient. Now a nice throw in here for the Dutch, a nice opportunity to kind of gain some of that momentum back. Take a little pause here, give it a quick toss, and a nice overhead kick there. Oh, just missed Paulo Alcala there. Nice header clearance there by Kai Francisco. Back to the middle, won by the Dutchman. Nice one-touch pass from Ethan Jansen to Jake Lyon. And to send to the far side, I don't know who Jake was passing that ball to. Hoping maybe that somebody was going to be running, but nobody was there. Oh, a nice win by Ethan Jansen there in the middle. Out to the far side here, Hope looking to do something to send it into the middle, get one of those crosses. Out on the far side there, I believe that's still Mario. Just a missed touch right there. Both of them had a chance to get it, Ben Bush and Paulo. Both of them had a chance there. Ben Bush with the back heel attempt, and then Paulo right there, right off of his knee.
He has been playing so much better. You know, at the start of the season, he was a little tentative, a little timid.
Cole Pauly with a beautiful defensive header right around Jacob Ryu there. I don't know how he did that with his head. My guess is it's the mullet.
Once again, he knew going into that. This is exactly what he's going to do. And the defender was not expecting that. You know, some of the best players are the ones that already know as that ball's coming in, the trajectory, they know exactly where they're going with it.
Yeah.
And they can execute it.
Nice step in there by Cole Pauly. Nice work here on the near side. And a clearance by the Knights, a quick throw in here for the Dutch. That's number 18 taking the throw in here, Kai Jurgel. Nice shielding from Ben Bush there on, tried to be a little too fancy there with his footwork maybe, but Cole Pauly again with the defensive header. Number 26 for the Knights taking it up the field, Chris Schau. Jake Lyon just kind of waiting patiently, nice clearance. Again, Calvin with the patience and the couple passes, and then a quick in, a mistake there by the Knights. Here goes Thomas DeVries. And a mistake by Thomas DeVries, a mispass there, but Dutchman thankful to recover that one. Oh, far send, but just a miss hit there, unfortunately, by Griffin Brown. And you know that you're going to hit that ball with the inside of your foot.
As a coach, you can't be upset as a coach, right? Not everything's perfect, but the concept, the mentality, the idea is good. Just got to execute. And once again, maybe that ball will be available later on this half or in the second half.
Knights with the ball now, possessing it in the middle of the field, out to Jacob Ryu, back to number 25 here on the near side for the Knights, middle to Jacob Ryu. Again, with the passing there for the Knights, just really a nice clear by Paulo Alcala there. Knights looking to work the ball around on the far side. And a nice step in there. Jake Lyon just giving a little bit of pressure, And a nice clearance there out to Ben Bush here. Oh, Knights player on the far side really just kind of ran right through Ben Bush on that one.
Yeah, muscled off the ball.
Yeah.
Once again, when your body posture is leaning back and they're leaning forward, they're going to win that ball most of the time.
They had all that momentum coming right up from behind him and just kind of ran right through him. Looks like here a free kick for the Knights. I don't know what happened out there. I'm not sure if there was a foul called or because it just looked like Jake Lyon just tried to clear the ball and just got it out, but I wasn't sure if that was they called a foul or anything like that. Nice send in, good punch out there by the keeper. Referee says nothing doing on that little fall down there by. Oh wow, nice far send in and
foul on Mahumaza there.
Yep, referee's going to call that push off every single time, especially when you outsize somebody by a good 5 or 6 inches and outweigh them by a good 20 to 30 pounds probably.
And a high cross, not a driven ball, so there was time to wait, which meant he was positioning his body in a way that he was going to take somebody on and take somebody out.
Oh, Paulo Alcala here with the really looking to get that shot in. It looked like he was ready for it. Quick throw in here for the Dutch on the near side. Quick toss to Ben Bush. Back out again. Nice turn by Paulo. And a shot to the near post, but just a little too far.
Sometimes you are feeling it. Sometimes when that ball is at your foot, you said, yes, sir, I'm going to take a shot no matter what.
Absolutely.
He's got Mahumaza's number, too. That was the second time he reached and just ducked underneath him.
Yep. Yeah, if I were Coach Blahnik, I would definitely be looking to exploit that matchup. And Alcala seems to have a quicker step than Mahumaza's expecting. You know, these two teams know each other very, very well, obviously. The rivalry runs deep and it's centuries old. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't have some new discoveries here.
That's exactly right. And every time a new player walks onto the pitch, a coach gets really excited to either exploit them or to take advantage when you know your player can beat somebody.
Quick send out here. Kai Francisco on the near side. Quick touch there. Oh, nice movement, but Mahumaza stepping in on that one. In the middle there, Jacob Ryu playing it. Ethan Jansen with the header out to his hair brother, Thomas DeVries.
His doppelganger.
Oh, nice! Oh, what a nice far side push there. A nice cross, but unfortunately, and that's going to be a throw-in for the Knights here. Ethan Jansen just kind of had that ball roll off his foot, unfortunately there.
Once again, as a coach, you are never complaining about those moments where somebody comes back to help out.
And it just
unfortunate.
Goes right off. Yep, absolutely.
Great step.
Nice step by Cole Pauly. Thomas DeVries on the far side there, looking to pass it off. Now Hope's got to get back here on the counter attack for the Knights. Nice defensive.
Got him. Just swept the legs just a little bit. Good little gamesmanship there, standing in front of the ball.
Yep. Let your players come back and let's get set on the defensive end here a little bit. You know, Knights getting a little frustrated there by the pretty intentional delay by the Dutchman, but nothing that the referee is going to call.
Growing up, you know, my coach, I can never remember my coach telling me to do something like that. It just seemed like I knew that was what you were supposed to do after you made a foul.
Yep. Just stand
in front of the ball. Yeah,
that's right.
That's all you do.
Yep.
Not doing anything, sir. I'm just standing here.
Knights on the far side here, giving pressure now with about 3 minutes left in the half. A shot on goal and goes wide there. Fortunately for the Dutch, unfortunately for the Knights, depending on who you're listening to. Again, thanks for listening to us here tonight. We've got a really, really big crowd. It's really filled up in this stadium since we started the game here. You know, I think a lot of people kind of trickled in as the game was going on, and both sides seem to be very packed right now with Hope and Calvin. So thanks for joining us, everybody. What a beautiful night here at Van Andel. There's a full moon.
Sun went down, moon came up.
Yep.
Just if you're just joining us, once again, about 2.5 minutes left, 0-0. Hope versus Calvin. Calvin has the advantage on shots, on goal, 2-1. but it's very equal match play here.
Calvin looking to maybe get something going here in their defensive third, crossing the ball. Nice interception there by the Dutchman, but unfortunately nothing doing for the orange and white tonight. Cole Pauley, just a natural positional defender. Just always seems to be in the right place at the right time back there.
Yeah, not the fastest guy, right? But just body positioning, angles.
Oh, an unfortunate little skittle off the foot there of the Knights player.
Not very often by Calvin do you see that.
No, not at all. Headed back in there to Mahumaza, looking to get a big clear here to the half line. Headed, of course, by none other than Jake Lyon.
I think you talked about it earlier, Paul. Not very many subs, and I think the Dutchmen are a little tired right now with a minute left in this half. Calvin is still attacking.
Jake Lyon looking to get out on the defensive end there, and a nice clearance. I can't see who got that clearance, but Jake Pauley putting on that pressure there certainly allowed his fellow teammates to come back and give support. Jake Pauley with the nice clearance there to the middle. One back in the middle by Calvin. Calvin looking to set something up here. Quick passes. Another pass on the near side here for the Knights. Back to the middle. Again, Jacob Ryu with a nice send-in ball, but headed out by the Dutchman. Unfortunate. Ball bouncing around, and we're going to get a big clearance here by the Hope keeper. It looked like somebody was wanting a handball to be called there in the middle. I think there was kind of a stall there, or either an offsides or a handball. I couldn't tell which.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that's the first half of play here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium.
What'd you think, Paul?
Wow. What a great, very equal battle thus far between both teams, I would say. I think Calvin's moving the ball extremely well. That's one thing that I noticed, and I know you've commented on a bunch of times thus far tonight. But Hope really putting on a nice display of, I think, just calm and really strong, passionate play, I would say. They're Hope seems very motivated tonight.
Yeah, they're moving at a quick pace. I think the way we can score is that outside-inside attack. If you'll notice, that ball on the right side seems to have been and Mario moved over there later in the half. Once again, I think he's one of our strongest attackers. We got to get that ball in the corner, either beat him end line or get those early crosses and go in. You saw Jake Lyon's attempted finish and questionable as to whether that went over the line or not. But that was spectacular as we think about. Thank you to Alan Babbitt, who's just given us some statistics here. Best sports information director in Division III athletics, Alan Babbitt.
Maybe even on the planet.
Maybe even on the planet, I think so. It's got a nice beard, too. He's a good-looking man. So thank you, Alan, for sharing that information. What do we got for time of possession here? We got total shots, 11-6 for the Dutchman here. Yep, for the Dutchman.
11
shots on target.
Yeah. So almost double the shots for Hope than Calvin, but Calvin with a 53-47 possession total right now.
Not surprising, right? We're about even. And once again, what you see from Calvin is 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 passes together.
Yep.
And once again, they're penetrating and they're coming back out. They're penetrating and they're coming back out. And you're starting to see some of those left and right wingers come from those defensive positions and make their way into the play. The last play there at the end of the half where they got a nice shot on goal just a bit wide. But we're wondering, can the Dutchmen keep the energy level up, Paul?
Absolutely.
This has been Hope's kind of Achilles heel this year is that we've got a great 30, 40 minutes of play.
Yep.
And then we have 5-10 minutes where we get a little quiet. And so let's hope we can enjoy it tonight and put a ball in the back of the net.
Well, and here's what we're looking at for. We talked a little bit earlier about the times spent on the field, right? And so for Calvin, we've got 9 players with 45 minutes of play.
9 of the 11.
9 of the 11 players with 45 minutes of play. And for Hope, we've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of the 11 players with 45 minutes of play. Not uncommon, though. I remember the first game that I called. Hope had about I think they had 9 or 10 players who were who were at 45 minutes.
Yeah, fitness is not the question right now for the Dutchmen or for the Knights, right? We are midway into the season.
Yep.
I know this is just the start of MIAA play game 2 for both teams, but these guys have been playing for 2 months now. So we're not worried about them getting tired. Although I will say, you know, when your first tier of guys matches the second tier, when you can bring in your subs and they're just as dangerous, and Paulo Alcala is a perfect example coming off the bench today and really being an attacker, then you don't have to worry as much. I also think, Paul, you know, in big games and certainly when games are close, the bench becomes shorter. And it's unfortunate for some of the guys at the end of the bench because they're going to look at this game and say, man, I wish I could get in there. I wish I could make an improvement to what we're trying to accomplish. But a coach is going to go with the guys he trusts and make sure that they're in the positions that he needs them to be.
Yep. You got to go with you know what's going to get you there in the best possible position. And, you know, like you said, sometimes that'll be a bench player to come in and be a really solid option for you. But a lot of times you're starting 11 or you're starting 11 for a very good reason.
That's exactly right.
So
you see in European soccer all the time, right? There aren't 10, 7, 12 guys coming off the bench in those matches. There's 1, 2, and certainly at the end of the game, that's when, you know, guys are maybe struggling a little bit, and you'll see the guy who can just run really fast come in for 5, 7 minutes.
Absolutely.
Just to give you a little kick in the pants. But yeah.
Well, we're going to take a break here, maybe get some food, say hi to some people that have been waving to us up here in the press box, and we got some fans here tonight, Lance, for me and you.
Let's love it. You know, usually our fans are sitting at home listening to us, but maybe they've got their phones streaming and their headphones in.
Maybe.
And they're listening while watching.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
Back in the second half, Paul. Looking forward to it.
Sounds great.
It's no secret. The best way to learn about Hope College is to spend time on our campus. The Hope admissions team invites you to a personalized visit experience you won't forget. Located in downtown Holland, Michigan, our historic campus is close to shopping and dining and just 10 minutes from Lake Michigan. We invite you to check out our campus tour options or sign up for an online tour with the Hope admissions office. There's never been a better time to see Hope College. Visit us at hope.edu/admissions.
My name is Evan Thomas. I'm a rising senior at Hope College. I'm a biology major and a chemistry minor on the pre-med track, and I play basketball here. Hope's really defined my goals and defined the path I want to set for myself. Coach Mitchell has been a big catalyst in my growth here at Hope, as well as many professors, specifically my lab professor, Dr. Calvo. I hope to use what I've learned here at Hope to continue my research in medical school. Through medicine, I hope I can erase healthcare disparities.
I'm Ryan Vanderswart. As an invested community partner, LBZ is proud to help share Hope College's stories of transformational impact.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps, and flaws. Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and it is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.
My name is Megan Bigelow, and during my time there, I was on the Hope women's soccer team. I decided to choose Hope because of the opportunity to be involved in multiple things. I didn't want to go somewhere where I was just a number in the field. I was able to double major, experience both a business academic load as well as economics. I loved the opportunity to really get to know my professors. Hope exceeded my expectations.
I'm Nate Bauman. As an invested community partner, we're proud to help share Hope's stories of transformational impact.
I got everything you need. The River Place in downtown Holland redefines active senior living. A no-step floor plan is designed around your needs, so you can leave the worries of home ownership behind and enjoy a vibrant lifestyle right outside your door. Make the River Place your home. Visit resthaven.org/riverplace to reserve yours today.
Hello, I'm Trigby Johnson, and I serve as the Dean of the Chapel at Hope College. I'd like to thank you for your continued relationship with Hope. Thank you for being our people. People are what make this campus special, a people rooted in our shared faith in Jesus Christ. And in that spirit, I'd like to personally invite you to come join us for chapel every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10:30 a.m. Come and join the next generation of Hope College students as we sing the old songs of the faith and some new ones. Come and enter in and experience the energy and vitality of what it is to be a Christian here at Hope College, as God shapes us to be a people of hope now and for future generations.
All right, we are back here at Van Andel Soccer Stadium. Thanks to everybody for tuning in tonight against this divisional MIAA matchup between the Hope College Flying Dutchmen and the Calvin University Knights. Hope wearing the orange shorts, orange number, white jersey, white socks look. Calvin rocking the all black with the white sleeves and the black socks and white numbers. Lance, welcome back. We had a nice little halftime chat.
We sure did, with a 1976 Hope College men's soccer graduate.
That's right, Mr. Tom Van Tassel.
Wow,
himself.
I love it. You know, we've been doing the alumni game for many, many years, and it's just so great to see those guys hanging out, back supporting their team.
Absolutely.
A good history here at Hope. Tom was saying how it was such a diverse team, some international students back in the day.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
And he stated that in 1979, he organized the very first Hope College alumni game. So
And it looks like we're trying to get a shot here of the full moon on the far side of the pitch there. It looks like maybe one of our other cameras is getting it right now, but
just gorgeous
just
out there.
Beautiful full moon, perfect night for soccer. A little chilly, as we mentioned.
All right
before,
in the booth, though, Paul. You know,
all right in the booth. Yep. But to start things off, there it is. What a beautiful shot. Thanks to our camera crew here. Hope with the ball to take. Oh, and a quick start by the Dutchman. And a shot on goal and easily handled by the Calvin keeper there. But I like that intensity right out of the gate.
Catch him sleeping.
Absolutely. Again, if you're just joining us, my name's Paul Willard. I'm here with my friend, colleague, and coworker and brother in soccer, Lance Pello.
Thank you, Paul. We're excited to be here tonight. Thank you to Lawrence and Vanderswort, as always, for all their support in getting all of our games live streamed. If you haven't checked it out, Hope College has a brand new sports app that you need to check out. Go on to Facebook, Instagram, all those places to check it out and download it and get going with it.
Absolutely. Pick it up at the Apple, and a shot in, but just wide. Well, fairly wide there by the...
Yeah, that marketing stuff getting in the way, Paul. We got to start focusing on soccer. Dutchman already
absolutely.
2 opportunities on net here.
You love to see that pressure come in right now, though. You really do. I mean, they're coming out swinging, trying to catch Calvin maybe a little bit on their heels. Big clear there by the nice win in the midfield, and an unfortunate call by the referee as Lance throws his arms up in the air here in the booth, hoping that the referee will see you, I'm assuming.
You know, on those 50-50 balls, when the other player doesn't go up for the ball, I'm never, well, I shouldn't say. I'm always amazed when the referee does not give that advantage to the player who's actually going for the ball.
Correct. Calvin here with the ball on the near side, out to number 12 here. Working the ball around. Nice pressure there by Mario. Hope really coming out of the gates flying up the middle, flying down those sidelines here, looking to get anything moving to catch the Knights on their heels. Nice slide there by Cole Pauley.
Soccer man right there.
That's right. Just and a very a slick movement there by Cole Pauley, looking out wide. There we go on the far side there for the Dutchman. Probably looking to get a cross in here, get some movement going. Nice movement by Hope. Oh, but a great defensive effort there by the Knights.
Earned a corner, though. Once again, we talked about that during halftime, Paul. You know, the Dutchman, that inside attack is what can help us. And we're dangerous on these. We can get some guys up in. Is Jake Lyon in there?
Yep.
I think he is. Here he comes, just trailing in.
Yeah, he's Jake Lyon's at the top of the 18 right now, but Hope scored against Adrian. Hope scored off of 2 corner kicks, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, Hope really trying to play with those set pieces and see what they can do out there with some nice crosses in, and a throw in here despite the protest from the Knights for the Dutchman. Nice toss into the
Earned ourselves another corner.
Earned ourselves another corner kick there, but a nice block by the Knights there. You know, you always get a little nervous when those balls are bouncing right around the edge of the 18 because they just get so dangerous. You can put it in the air, you can put it on the ground and find feet. A lot of times teams get I always get nervous when the balls are sent in like that when I play. Nice in-swinger, but headed out by the Dutchman, or by the Knights, I mean. Oh, just right to the Calvin goalkeeper, unfortunately.
And here come the Knights.
On the counterattack out here, Cole Pauley with the nice clear into the stands. Heads up, everybody.
He's coming right up into the booth.
There we go. It did not bonk anybody in the head.
Little Meg there, and a goal.
And a goal by Calvin. Wow. What a beautiful, beautiful play by the Knights there. You got to give credit where credit is due.
You know, here it is, right? Dutchmen have 2, 3, 4 chances down at our end. Knights don't blink. They come right back down off of the goalie, giving a nice long punt. And once again, just some flat-footed defense. Unfortunate that ball went through, and a pinpoint shot around the goalkeeper to the far post.
Yep.
Well, that's a deflating goal for the Dutchman, who came out in the first 5 minutes here and started the attack really well. Let's keep the intensity up and see if we can put one in the back of the net.
Yeah, we really want to see the the Dutchman come out and kind of bring the energy and bring the pressure again for that nice counter attack. Nothing you can do with that skill play there on that Calvin goal, though. I mean, just a pitch perfect shot, right?
You know, they're goals that dreams are made of. Hey, Mom, just wanted to call and let you know I nutmegged somebody and put it in the side netting against Hope tonight.
That's right. I imagine that's a transcript of the phone.
That might be.
Yeah,
Hopefully, Mom's here.
That's right.
But I guess when you're maybe not from Michigan, maybe Mom's watching at home. So,
maybe.
Mom, congratulations. That was a beautiful goal by your son.
Jake Lyon will easily handle this ball here at the midfield line. Out to Cole Pauley at the center. Cole Pauley looking to get it on the far side there. Can't quite tell who that is on the far side out there. Hard to see their jersey numbers from this far. Nice movement there. Center pass in. Top of the 18 to Ethan Jansen. Nice dribbling move and a shot. Oh, right into the side netting there. On the outside of the goal, of course. Not on the inside, unfortunately. But
Just went right around that guy, didn't he? I mean,
absolutely.
Left, right, around, and he's got a shot.
Yeah.
Tough angle there, but keep it up, Dutchman.
Yeah,
we'll get one.
Really good movement by Ethan Jansen there. And that's hard to move inside of that 18-yard box like that. I mean, it looks large, but it's remarkably dense. When
all
you get
those
the ball
bodies
in there.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yep. Everybody kind of converges and goes right there. Nice defense there by Calvin. Oh, and a Calvin throw in there. I was not expecting that.
Maybe a little deflection off of that defensive play. You know, the Messis of the world, the Ronaldos of the world, who can move on a dime in a spot like that. You know, we can't expect that from Division III athletes, but you know, that was a perfect example of, hey, if I give myself just enough space to get a shot off, we've got a chance. And I think the Dutchman, once again, when you gain confidence and you take a player on like that, it starts to grow, and you do it again and again and again, and hopefully we can put one in the back of the net.
Yeah, absolutely. Free kick here for the Dutchman on the far side. I'm surprised the referee didn't leave the advantage for the Dutchman on that one. Seemed like they would have had the advantage there, but nice send and a really good long ball there by, I believe that was Kai Francisco there. Oh, and a really nice workable pass right there, but unfortunately the Knights sniffed it out pretty easily, and Jake Lyon with the header, unfortunately right to a Knights player. Knights on the breakaway here, number 22 on the near side, and you know, he wanted that one for sure.
So I was coaching.
Definitely saw what he was going for with that one for sure. But
coaching earlier today, my 11-year-olds, and you know, I said to the guys, look, when we clear the ball, not up the middle.
Yeah.
So Jake got his head on that, but put it right into the path of the Knights player. A good first touch, leading a player just a bit wide on the shot.
Yep. Ball on the far side of the pitch over here. Cole Pauley looking to play some solid defense, trying to play catch up now. A good slide. A shot on goal here by number 22 for the Knights. That's Jonah Meyer Crothers. With a decent shot there, really kind of handled the ball well despite really kind of converging pressure from Mario and from Cole Pauley there, able to get the shot off. Nice clearance there nice goal kick there by the goalkeeper. Ball played in the midfield. A nice one-touch pass on the far side. Now coming to the near side here with Mario, looking to take him on one-on-one, and a beautiful ball in the center, and Hope just out of reach for Seth Walters.
That's a freshman, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a guy who's doing a lot of that over the next 4 years.
Absolutely. And not even a half a second sooner, more like an eighth of a second sooner, and that would have been put in the back of the net by Seth Walters pretty easily there.
It's a rough night for the ball boys over on the far side. Trust me, I played enough games on this field. Those balls go deep into the woods out there.
They absolutely do. I have walked out of those woods with many burrs and thorns and everything on my socks and my
As long as you don't find poison ivy over there, you're okay.
That's right. That's right. Nice win there in the midfield by Hope. Really pushing it. Mario on the near side here with the run. And a nice defensive play there by the Knights to play it off of the back of Mario's shoe, it looked like. I thought the Dutchmen were going to win that ball outright, but unfortunately not for them. Nice defensive play there by Cole Pauley, just kind of waiting and not diving. Really kind of led to the Dutchmen being able to clear it. Knights on the far side of the field, playing it towards the middle here now. Nice, a nice little turn on that ball.
Cheeky. A little front to back heel.
Ball in the middle there, looking out wide here. Oh, unfortunately, Hope loses possession in the midfield here. Number 22 for the Knights, stepping in and working the ball around. Nice couple of touches here for the Dutchmen, but one back in that defensive third by the Knights.
They're getting a little sloppy there in the middle for both teams. Need to settle down, find some balls to the corner again. Here comes our winger on the right-hand side. It's Mario.
A deflection out to Mario. I don't know if that pass was intended to head out that way, but it sure enough got there. Nice play by Nick Kubert there. Nice shield of the ball. Back out here, looking to go on to the, maybe to the far side. It looked like they had a wide open path there. Mario looking to get across here, and of course headed out by Mahumaza.
He's our kryptonite tonight.
Working the ball around here to Jake Lyon in the midfield. Oh, an unfortunate pass. I don't think that he saw the Knights' Jacob Ryu sitting there waiting for that ball to. And Hope playing it back to the keeper now. Smart play. Hope taking it now to the midfield from the far side. That's number 3, Jackson Strabel with the ball. Knights sniff it out again, though. They're really just patient with their defense, and a nice defensive play there. Hope still maintained possession here on the far side. Now back to the middle, working the ball up the field. Doesn't see the runner on the near side here at all. Mario just calling for the ball.
He was open, that's for sure.
Wide open. A nice move by Mario there. And a good reward for the run. Oh, and an even better move on the line here. Hope puts it in, and a shot. Oh, deflected and out. Oh, just wide for Mario with the left foot.
And all those beautiful touches by Mario, he needed one more.
Absolutely.
One more to bring that down. He did have time to move just a little bit to his right and bury that. But this is good. If I'm Dave Blahnik, I'm happy. I'm telling the boys, keep it up. No hero ball. This is how we play. We pass the ball. We look for those slotted balls. We give that ball back to get a better shot on net.
Yeah. What a beautiful play formation down on the near side here between Mario and I can't remember who else it was who was feeding him some of those passes, but Mario's footwork, by and large, saved that entire play right there.
It's a magician.
Oh, yeah, and a definite foul there. A little extension of the forearm into the back of Ethan Jansen there by the Knights player in the midfield. Hope looking to get maybe a long ball in here. I'm not sure what they're going to try to do with this free kick here, but I would imagine they're going to try to get some movement long and then go out wide again. Beautiful ball by Cole Pauly into the top of the 18. Unfortunately, just sniffed out by the Knights again. Kind of played it right to their foot. And just nobody there for the Knights on that long send there. Jake Lyon going across the field. Always a dangerous ball when you're in your defensive third.
Yeah, you better be sure you know what you're doing.
Beautiful header there. Oh, unfortunately, the Knights just too strong, too big on the defensive end there. Nothing doing for the Dutchmen.
And you'll notice that their clearances. There's another example. Clearance, ball goes right to a black jersey.
Yep.
It's almost like it's magnetic when they clear that ball. It ends up in the pathway of a Knight.
Yep.
There's maybe a little too much on that one. Still almost got it.
Yeah, he did. Well, like with the bottom of his shoe, it looked like it.
Over his head.
Yeah. Throw in here on the far side for the Dutchmen. Looking to get just something simple going here. Hopefully they can get those passes worked around and do the give and go again like they had on this near side here with Mario. Because like you said, that inside-outside play, like work the ball around, give and go, pass and move. That's what's going to help get some of those balls across the center as those defenders are pulled out to the outside edge here as that ball's getting worked on the wings. Oh, and a nice pass here, but unfortunately, nothing doing for the Knights.
Right in our line of sight there, that was an obvious offsides.
Yep.
Hey, I think if I'm Dave Blahnik on the sideline and I'm consulting with my assistant coaches and I'm saying what should we do? If I'm an assistant coach, I'm saying give it to Mario right now. He is on fire. We need to get him the ball and let him do something with it.
Yep.
I think Calvin has figured that out as well, as you see them hovering around him.
Yeah. They're loading up. Calvin's pretty much loading up this near side here as well with about 2 or 3 defenders. But again, Mario with the ball here, looking to be a magician. Oh, a nice send in, and easily grabbed by the Calvin goalkeeper there.
But once again, Paul, he is feeling it.
Yeah.
He is feeling it. Get him the ball.
Yep.
Feed him, feed him, feed him.
Well, and it does appear, too, that, up the near side here, Mario's number 12 here for Calvin, Evan Neuenhuis. Looks like Mario's got his number pretty well, pretty well figured out.
Yeah, Evan's going to have nightmares tonight about Mario going after him. So
yeah.
I think if I'm that left back, I'm saying to my teammates, just make sure there's some support behind me when that guy has the ball.
Yep. Nice header by Jake Klein. Unfortunately, and Hope wins it back. Nice back heel there. Ball kind of bouncing around. Nice, tough play. Oh, I don't know about that call.
Looked like it went off his thigh on the way out.
Yep, looked like it bounced right off of number 30 there. That's Colin Iverson for the Knights. Looked like the ball kind of bounced right off of his thigh, like you said. I thought for sure that was going to be a Dutchman throw in here, but
Kai Jurgel in the game for the Dutchman.
Yep. Oh, misplay there by Mario, but easily cleared by Jake Lyon with the left foot. We're about, 15 minutes in, 20 minutes into the half here?
Just about 1-0 Calvin. They got an early goal in this second half.
Yep. So if you're just joining us, if you're just joining us, highlight reel type of goal for the Knights here. Far side here for Hope, and that's a definite foul. Yep,
we got a card coming here. That's quite obvious that he was free and clear.
Yep.
Once again, if I'm if I'm the Calvin coach, Coach Souders, I'm saying, hey, nothing wrong with that foul. That guy beat you.
Yep.
Slow that down. It's far less dangerous with a free kick here than him going into that end line and slotting a ball back for the Dutchman.
Absolutely. But now the Dutchman with an opportunity to really kind of get a nice set piece in here. You see Jake Lyon, who, as we mentioned earlier, can kind of jump out of the stadium with his hops there.
Yeah.
Kind of right in the middle of the 18-yard box. Hopefully they're going to try to get something to him so he can put it on his head. Kai Francisco here with the kick on the far side, looking for a nice long ball. Played out to Mario, and nothing doing for the Dutchman, unfortunately. That seemed like Kai hit that a little bit too long.
Yeah, and a little bit too high, too, right? Like, it's always a bit tricky. Do you do a driven ball? Because the Calvin guys have been blocking that front post and knocking those balls out.
Absolutely.
But what you really want is that dipping ball coming in right around the 6-yard box.
Yep.
So you can get ahead on it.
Well, and as two people who play soccer, it's very hard to get those ones.
Oh my goodness. and you got to be gutsy. I always tell the boys, you got to.
Nice play. Oh, unfortunately, just sniffed out by the Knights, and goal kick here for. A throw-in.
Throw-in, yeah,
I
just
thought
on
that
this
ball
side of
went
the
off
flag.
Of the end line, yeah. I thought for sure that ball was going to result in a goal kick here for the Knights, but Calvin moving the ball across the midfield here to number 8. It's Josh Williams. Yeah, Josh Williams there. And a foul on. Who's that on?
Tommy DeVries, yeah.
Tommy DeVries.
Just extended the arm just a little bit while number 22 was coming in to play the ball. A dangerous spot for the Knights here.
Looks like number 11 for the Knights is going to take that free kick. Caden Shaben out there. Knights setting up on the far side of the top of the 18 there. Probably looking to get a ball in right around the top there, and then get some confusion and get some bodies right in that mix so that the ball can kind of bounce around and maybe hopefully for cleared out there. Calvin with the ball on the far side, and that's going to go well over the bar.
Yeah, and atypical for Calvin in those moments, right? 5 yards of space. I would have expected that ball to come down and maybe reset and put the ball back in. But I understand you want to put it back in when you've got some momentum. But
sure,
we'll take that. We'll take that every day.
Absolutely. Dutchman here with the goal kick out to Cole Pauly in the middle. Far side now, working the ball around, looking to get some passes going. Kai Francisco with the long send up to the, and that ball's going to go off the far touch line there for Hope College throw-in.
I expect, Paul, maybe in the next couple minutes we'll see a Paulo Alcala sighting. That's what I would imagine to get him in and get him going.
Yes.
Got a free kick for Hope here just outside the 18-yard box. That was nice. Mahumaza with his arms extended, like the similar one just down on Hope's end.
Yep. We've seen that a lot. I mean, we've mentioned Hope. Hope Calvin. It's a great rivalry game, right? It's going to be physical. It's going to be physical with the finesse. There's going to be a lot of tension and a lot of anxiety and a lot of just good soccer, and we're seeing all of that tonight. I mean, don't let the score fool you. These two teams have been very evenly matched all evening.
Indeed, right? And one beautiful shot is all it takes sometimes.
Really high long ball sent in. A beautiful pass there. Oh, and just missed. Just missed by, was that Thomas DeVries or
I believe
Jansen?
It was.
Yeah. Just a beautiful shot, but a great save there. Unfortunately, out of bounds now for the toss, throw-in for the Knights here. Crowd really getting behind the Dutchman here and really trying to ramp them up and get that pressure up top here. Lots of chances for the Dutchman here as the ball moves to the center to Thomas DeVries here, looking out wide to Mario. Mario again looking to exploit this matchup out here with his footwork. Really nice ball. Beautiful give and go. Nice back heel by the Dutchman, looking to send it in. Nice turn. Thomas DeVries looking to do something at the top of the box here. I can't see who's dribbling. Out to Mario on the near side here. Mario looking to do something with his footwork again, and it's going to be a toss throw in for the.
We'll take that. Looked like maybe went off of Mario.
Yeah.
Once again, when Mario has that ball, if I'm that defender, I am so nervous in those moments because he has made him look silly.
Nice in-swinger there. Oh, and headed out very well by a diving Calvin.
Oh, that's a dangerous play.
That looked like a high kick for sure. I'm surprised the ref didn't call that. It was right in front of his face too.
You'll notice, Paul, Jake Lyon sneaking up a little bit.
Yep.
He's doing a nice job kind of staying in that mix.
Yep.
Yes.
That's going to be a foul every time with the extension of the arms for sure.
And once again, here is the advantage when you have somebody like Mario Herkovic playing so well. The referee sees that and knows that those defenders are saying, we got to muscle him up. We got to get stronger on him.
Absolutely.
So anytime they extend an arm on him, he's going to get a call.
Yep.
That comes from his great play.
Yeah, 100%. And, a nice gamesmanship there by number 22 for the Knights, Jonah, pulling Mario off the turf, knowing full well, saying, yep, I definitely fouled you. I'm going to help you up here.
Yeah, I think soccer creates these moments, Paul, where, you're mortal enemies for 90 minutes.
Yep.
But you care about each other. You love the sport. You love the game. You want each other to do well. So, yeah, can it get physical out there? Sure. Does somebody like Mario know he's going to get taken down pretty much every time he has the ball? Sure.
Yeah.
So it's not shocking at times.
Yeah.
Now, when somebody's going for somebody's knee or going for somebody's head, that's different.
Yep.
But that was a friendly tap.
Yep. Oh, just a slight extension of the forearm there. And Hope looking to get the ball here on the near side. Mario with the ball again to the middle. And just unfortunately, not a very crisp pass there from Ethan Jansen. Calvin with nice touches in the middle there. Ethan Jansen running on the far side there. Back to Thomas DeVries in the middle. Nice chest by Thomas DeVries and a beautiful turn out at the top. Back to Ethan Jansen and a shot on goal, but easily handled by the Calvin keeper. But I like that movement from Hope there. Very quick, very quick pace on that. I think Ethan Jansen would want to get that one back and have more power on that if he could have it again.
Yeah, Tom DeVries, if you saw that, right? Mario's once again out on the right-hand side, drawing defenders, which gives him the chance to turn around and see a trailing player that he puts the ball right into the path of. That's beautiful soccer. They're doing a good job.
Yep, and smartly turned too, because your inkling is to want to go out there to Mario. He's been kind of your go-to on the near side here to exploit that defender, but again, like you said, a really nice smart turn to see the trailing Hope player coming up for that shot. One back there in the middle by Seth Walters, looking to get something going. There's Paulo Alcala. You said we expected to see him here very shortly, and he came in with about 20 minutes left. Seth Walters giving chase out here, getting a little physical on the end there, and it's going to go out for a Calvin throw-in.
Textbook shielding the ball right there. Just use your body.
I think Seth Walters was a little David and Goliath there with Momasa, but he was giving him all that he could take.
For the challenge.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Nice toss there by the Knights. Back into the, still on the far side, and a clearance that's going to go well out of bounds, and for a Dutchman throw-in. Cole Pauly quick on the throw, going all the way back to the Hope goalkeeper here, looking to switch the sides out to Mario. Unfortunately, just a miss hit by the keeper. Sent in. Mishandled header there, unfortunately, by the Dutchman. Yeah, that'll be a foul every time on Ethan Jansen there. Coming in a little too strong, I think, right?
Yeah, I think he used his hips there to kind of move the guy out of the way. He didn't really need to. He did win the ball, but then that extra little push at the end. And Dave Blahnik is not happy with that call.
No, certainly not. Good movement there. Nice clearance by the Dutchman. And
Cole Pauly right up in the mix again.
Number 12 here for the Knights, looking to do the throw-in. That's Evan Neuenhuis. Nice toss there by Evan to a cutting Knights player across the middle. Calvin with the ball on the far side. Oh, a nice little fake there. Number 20 out there for the Knights on the far side, looking to get it in, and of course easily handled by the Hope keeper. He spotted that one all the way. It was kind of an easy one for him to pick out of the sky there as it was coming in.
For Calvin, that's I won't say that's a wasted opportunity, because you never know when you put it in the box, but that's not typical for them to just put it in without.
Oh, a nice turn by Paulo. Out to Seth Walters here on the side. Nice way to keep the ball, Seth Walters, and a shot, but unfortunately just not enough on it. That Calvin keeper was spotting it that whole way.
Such a great wingspan there for the Calvin keeper. You're going to have to put one 5-6 yards away from him in order for him to let that ball in the goal.
Yeah. Now, your experience, Lance, is it easier to play to try to hit those balls and give a little worm burner for those keepers who are tall because they can't get down as easy, or do you really try to put it past them with some power?
Always down into the corners. Yep. Those are the hardest places for a goalkeeper. And imagine, when you're tall, that's a long ways to go.
Yep.
To get down and get that ball. But you've got to, sometimes it's so fast, you're just kicking the ball. But I tell my players all the time, if you have time, pick your head up, pick a corner, and go.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're definitely not going to go. I mean, unless the keeper's way out on the 6-yard box or something, you're definitely not going upper 90 on a keeper that's this tall.
Not at all.
Definitely, and he's got the wingspan to really kind of get up and get those balls.
Yeah, and you've seen him cover all angles of that goal tonight.
Absolutely. Oh, an unfortunate pass there. Intercepted by the Knights here in the middle. Looking to get some pressure now. Knights kind of on the run, running downhill at Hope. Hope looking to get some shape here. A nice pass in the middle there to number 26. Looking to probably get a shot up, but no. Passes it off to the far side here. Nice interception there by Hope, and a good clearance. Well handled by Seth Walters on his right foot. Looking to do something here now and put on the net. Oh, that's the shot that
there you
talking
go.
about.
That's
Yep.
it, Paul, right?
Absolutely.
He had to have full extension to get to that far side.
Yep. But a nice left foot shot there by Seth Walters. Or was that his right foot? I couldn't tell.
I think it was his left, yeah. Across his body, yeah.
Yep. Really nice shot there. Looking to go far post on that one. The keeper kind of snuffed it out pretty early. A nice win there in the midfield by Hope. Nice way to keep the ball on the sideline there by Mario. Oh, and a nice ball to Paulo. Look on the outside.
Oh.
Ooh, far. We talked about this ball skipping a lot on this field, and this turf is very, very fast. I mentioned we have a faculty staff soccer team here that plays at noon a lot out at Van Andel. We've been playing intramurals lately. That's been super fun.
I believe it's the Land Before Time. Am I correct?
The Land Before Time Football Club, where our average age is about 47 years old. And
just like tonight's game, I'm sure it's mimicking what we're seeing here for the 18 to 22-year-olds.
Sure, totally. But our name is a callback to the fact that we're relics from another time.
That's right. So, and I believe at the top of the bracket, if I'm not mistaken.
Not anymore, unfortunately.
Not anymore. I'm sorry I brought that up.
We did lose a game to a very, very good team of people who are well more than half our age. But that's okay. Jake Lyon here on the near side. Just a nice shield on the ball, but I'm not sure what the call is here.
Called the ball off of Jake Lyon.
I'm not sure about that one. It looked like he was shielding it the whole way to that. A deflection down here.
I see. Yes.
Thank you.
Off the long touch.
We're getting some insight from Darren, our PA announcer here. He's got the lowdown on everything.
That's good. We need it.
Yeah.
The eyes are a little rusty over here,
That's
so
right.
we like it.
Yeah. I didn't bring my binoculars tonight, so I can't. I'm not seeing everything.
That's all right. So about 12 and a half minutes remaining. If you're just joining us, Calvin snuck one in. I won't say snuck one in. They've scored a beautiful goal in about 5 minutes into the half here. Dutchmen have been the more aggressive of the two teams in this half. Dutchmen trying to get an equalizer. But as usual, Calvin playing disciplined and engaging soccer.
Yep. Calvin looked to kind of control the ball in the middle third of the pitch here. Out to number 9 here on the near side, looking to take on Jake Lyon, but Jake Lyon's not going to bite on any of those moves. He's a very, very patient defender. Jake Lyon moving to defender from
being an attacker,
from a striker from last year. Yep. I had a friend that I played with in high school who did that. He was one of our best strikers, and then moved back to stopper and was just a dominant force back there. So.
And I've heard a lot of that the other way around, right? Where your sweeper or your center back moves up to attacker, but it's pretty rare for someone to go back after years of playing up top. But he has done it very well.
Yes.
And he and Cole Pauley together are a dynamic duo.
They absolutely are. Ball on the far side here, looking to. Oh, and it's going to be is that a corner kick or a throw in here for the Knights?
Okay.
Yep. I think it's going to be a throw in here. I don't believe that ball went. Yeah, it's going to be a throw in here on the far side for the Knights. Number 11 coming in for the Knights here. That's Caden. Yes, Caden Shaven coming in for Calvin here.
Looks like a long throw coming from the far side.
Yeah. Toss right into the top of the 6 and just really so far out of bounds that it doesn't even bother the Hope keeper.
All right, Mario Herkovic gets a 5-minute breather. He says, I'll come back into my right side, thank you.
Yep.
Off you go to the left side. And let's hope for the last 10 minutes here, we can have the Mario show.
Yeah. Subbing in for Kai Yergel, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think Kai just went off the field here. You know, I think Hope has had a number of games this year where they've scored in the last couple of minutes. I was fortunate enough to be on the call with Isaac Brack when they scored in the last 20 seconds. I think it was against Redlands in that game. So certainly not out of the way here for Hope to be able to get something going. A nice pass there and a great defensive stop by the Hope keeper there to come out. Makes us a little nervous up here in the box. We kind of get our fingers tense and we kind of see what happens. But what a great play by Calvin there, though, too. A nice through ball. Yeah.
Right. Like they are always on it. But Keegan DeKuyper getting very big there.
Yeah.
As that offensive player he just gobbles it up.
Out here to number 22 on the near side for the Knights. Defended well by Thomas DeVries, not him. Oh, unfortunate for Seth Walters. He just took that touch a little too hard.
Got to bring it down here, boys.
Nice clearance there by the Knights, but it'll result in a Hope College throw in here. Jake Lyon on the near side, right in front of the Calvin bench. Now Mario taking the throw in. Hope taking a little bit longer here than I would expect them to with this throw in. I'm not
regaining shape. You know, sometimes I feel like there is a sense of urgency at times. There's a nice, once again, when you feel the pressure, sometimes you just get rid of the ball. It's okay to play your game for 8 minutes. 8 minutes is plenty of time.
Yeah.
And once again, as coaches, you always say, we don't want to see hero ball here. We don't want somebody to try and dribble through everybody.
Right.
We want you to stay disciplined, find your open player. And here comes the mullet with the big throw.
That's right. Cole Pauley. Nice toss right to the middle of the top of the 18, and wow, that's a dangerous jump there by the Calvin goalie. You got to be absolutely sure that you're going to get two hands on that ball.
And these are the moments where you think, was that a pass back?
Yeah.
Obviously not intentional to put it right inside your 6-yard box for your keeper, but
nice movement here by Hope on the far side. Quick, looking to do something quick, and it'll still be a Hope throw in here. Looking to get set up. Maybe take their time a little bit here. No, quick toss and a nice turn there by, I believe that's Ethan Jansen, or it could be Thomas DeVries, who knows. Yep, and they're going to call that for sure. First player to go to the ground and then take the other player out is usually going to get the foul called on.
We've got an injury here for Calvin. Somebody's not feeling well. These are moments I wonder sometimes, Paul. Is he feeling well or is he not? Is coach like, hey, the ball hasn't gone out of bounds in a long time? Go down on a knee. And off he goes. But they're not letting him sub. Oh, nope, they are.
Yes, they are. Yep. Looks like number 24 here for the Knights coming in, Jacob Ryu. You know, that American football players are famous for doing that as well, especially if their team is out of timeouts.
Yep.
They'll just take a little extra time to say, oh, I think I hurt my calf.
We do appreciate if you noticed on the scoreboard, referee did stop time for that. So
okay. Very
he
good.
Called Calvin's bluff on that one.
Yes.
Now, this is 100% legal. You know, this is part of the strategy of coaching.
Yeah.
6 minutes remaining. If we are going to make substitutions, which, once again, you can't see on the sideline, maybe on the video, but Calvin just subbed somebody out. He literally stayed at half field. He's coming right back in. So this is truly gamesmanship here, where we're going to sub and sub and sub and sub.
Nice play by Mario, looking for a foul there as two Calvin defenders had their hands all over him, really. But, a nice play on the near side here by Calvin, and a shot on goal that's going to go well wide for Jacob Ryu, and it's going to result in a Hope throw-in. That spinning ball, I was for sure thinking that was going to be a goal kick. And
looks like one of my shots, Paul. You know, I'm going on net, and it turns out to be a throw-in. So
that's right. All of my shots tend to just go way over the bar. So
at least you get a goal kick from that.
Yeah.
Instead of a throw-in.
Yep. A contentious call there on the far side. Calvin, you can hear Calvin's crowd. Well, that's a situation where the Calvin fans would say, ball don't lie.
That's right. You know, when you're a fan and you're up 1-0, you can pretty much say whatever you want, Paul.
Yep.
When you're down 1-0, everybody thinks you're complaining. So
we'll pat ourselves on the back and say we've done a good job of being impartial tonight.
That's right.
For
That's
those
right.
Calvin fans who are listening.
Yeah. Nobody can see we're both wearing Hope gear tonight. That's all right.
That's right. This is an audio recording.
That's
only.
right. Not video. Woo. Strong
Seth
tackle.
Walters going in hard, but just kind of flying right over the tackle there. Nicely fielded by Kai Francisco on the far side there. And a good turn by, that'll be a foul every time there.
Good. These are the moments. Yes, get it in play. Let's go.
I don't think Ethan Jansen was ready for that. He was just kind of standing there
working on the shin guards. Yeah.
Mario with the ball. Nice movement here. Get the ball up the sideline to Mario on the near side. Nice turn there by Seth Walters and a pass in the middle, and who else?
Yeah.
But Mahumazad to clear it out.
It's just a wall, right? Just a wall back there.
Absolutely. Coach Blahnik on the near side here giving some instructions to Cole Pauley and Jake Lyon, hopefully drawing up a quick set play here for them. Cole Pauley on the near side here on the far end giving a big toss right down the center, and of course Mahumazad with the clearance with the head.
Wants it again.
Cole Pauley there with a nice little fake out. I thought he was going to try to put that ball back in and just fake kicked it and let it roll. Good toss there by Pauley again in the middle. Nothing doing for the Dutchman, unfortunately. And a nice send in. And again with another clearance by Mahumazad. He is everywhere tonight in that 6-yard box, clearing it with his head, clearing it with his feet, clearing it with his body, doing everything that he can. Let's see what Hope can do on the corner here. Magic Mario with the left foot.
Left-footed in-swinger.
The in-swinger here, yeah. Playing at far post and a header in.
Very nice, though.
What a beautiful, beautiful set piece by the Dutchman. Unfortunately, that keeper was right there at that near post and just sniffed it right out.
Yeah, we've had better success with that far post ball on the crosses. A lot of space for Calvin right now.
Yep. Unfortunate defensive mishap there by the Dutchman, but a nice recovery there. I don't think that the Dutchman defender saw that Calvin player running up the near side here. Looking to send it in.
Look who's up top.
And Jake Lyon up top now, looking to take on Mahumazad at the top of the box now to Thomas DeVries, and that's going to be a foul every single time.
Wow. What a play here.
Despite the complaints from number 2 on Calvin there, Jacob Gooding, that's going to be a foul absolutely every single time. So
okay, so here's the play. We've got the ball about 22 yards out. We know we've got a lanky goalkeeper, nice and tall. This has got to be, if we're going to take a shot, it's got to be either up and over the wall where he can't cover it, or it's got to be that worm burner, and we got to get in for a rebound.
Oh, but a well-hit shot off of that set piece there.
Just over the top.
Just over the top of the bar. You know what? A smaller goalkeeper wouldn't have been able to even get near that to tell if it was going over the bar. But, you know, Calvin's goalkeeper there was really ready to go. You know, I often wonder, too, on those set pieces that are just outside the 18, if a quick touch off and a swing kick around
just
the
to
wall.
Change the point of direction, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that wall is a little bit confused and the goalkeeper is a little bit confused.
Yeah. I always hope here with the ball on the far side. Nice touch through. Jake Lyon with the step, but unfortunately nothing doing. 1 minute remaining here for the Dutchman.
Once again, Calvin up 1-0.
We'll see what happens with the top of the pressure here. Hope really going to give it their all here in the last 45 seconds. Out to Mario on the in the near side. Unfortunately, just not able to get there. Calvin's defender just too fast.
Yeah, intelligent play by Calvin there. Wasting more and more time.
Yep.
25 seconds left.
Hope's keeper with the ball in the middle. Oh, a nice slide there by Ethan Jansen, but unfortunately not able to get anything going for the Dutchman.
Offsides indeed, and I think that's going to do it.
Yep.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
well,
2, 1.
A 1-0 loss to your rival is nothing to be upset about, especially in a very hotly contested game here at Van Andel Stadium. Again, the Calvin University Knights besting the Dutchman tonight 1-0. I'll be interested to see the end stats of this game with the shots on goal. It seemed like, you know, it's not how many shots on goal you take, but how many go in, and what you make the most of your opportunities with. So
I do feel like this season, Paul, has been a lot of wins for Hope, not maybe on the scoreboard.
Correct.
But Dave Blahnik's first year,
yep.
He's putting a new program together. You know, I think a lot of great things you see out there. There was as usual, we've got one of the best defenses in the MIAA that was solid, engaging, intelligent, one beautiful goal. Once again, I think our weakness and our Achilles heel this year is putting the ball in the back of the net.
Absolutely.
So many ties, so many 1-1 games. We'll get there. And
yep.
you know when I want to peak? I want to peak in the MIAA tournament.
Yep.
I want to peak in the time frame that allows us to get an NCAA tournament bid.
Yep.
And I can see that we're on the verge. We're going to get there.
Yep. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. What a great night for soccer. Just a beautiful, beautiful evening. Two teams giving it their all. Unfortunately for the Dutchman and the Dutchman faithful, Calvin Knights got the best of them. But got a lot to be proud about here.
That's for sure.
With the Hope College Flying Dutchman. And Hope giving thanks to their fans and the crowd that came out tonight to watch them play. Again, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us on the live stream. Lance, always a pleasure.
Paul, it was fun.
I hope we get to call another game.
I completely agree.
Very excited.
It's going to be fun if we can do this again, and hopefully on the next time we get a win.
Absolutely. We'll sign off for tonight. Thanks again. You've been watching Hope Men's Soccer, Hope College Athletics. We'll see you next time.
There are over 5,000 colleges and universities in the United States alone, and nearly every single one of them is named after a location or a historical figure. But along the shores of Lake Michigan, there is a school whose namesake is not a founder, not a historical figure, not a state, city, or physical landmark. It is named after an ideal, a virtue, a way of life. Its name is hope. It is so easy to get lost in what this world lacks, to become discouraged by its needs, gaps and flaws? Can we see beyond the uncertainty and brokenness? At Hope College, we do. Not by ignoring the world as it is, but by learning and living with the belief that this is not the world as it should be, by driving to understand, to unlock clarity, to amplify truth, by leading with inspired compassion, by embodying a vision that illuminates greater opportunity for all, by serving with anchored conviction, using our collective gifts to offer this world what it needs most. Hope. Not simply hope as a desire, but hope as a way of being. Because hope has changed the way we see the world, and hope drives us to change the way the world is. Because hope shapes our calling. Because hope inspires our dreams. Because hope empowers our talents. Because hope frees us to try. Because hope transforms what we believe, transforms how we act, transforms who we are. At Hope College, we know this life-altering grace is a gift we have all been given, and it is the greatest gift we can offer the world. Hope transforms.